the 95% are the ones we want to get at some point, right? And if we're not getting to them,
how are you going to get them if you're bombarding them with sales offer when they're not in the zone? Here's an example.
And basically, like, I think what you're saying is you're pissing them off.
It goes from the type of content that you're producing to the tone of voice that you're using to the visual identity. Let's maybe touch on each for an example. So when you think about the type of content you're putting out there, what do most companies put out there? It's all about their product, right? Look at our amazing features. Look at our amazing capabilities. Here's a customer case study. Hey, that's boring. Everyone's doing that. But it's not only boring, it's also ineffective. And here's why. Because most marketers by now have heard about the 95-5 rule, which states that only about 5% of your target market is currently in market for a solution like yours. But what do marketers do? They put out all these sales offers, which are only speaking to those 5% of the market.
Right. I mean, we're all, because as John Miller would talk about, right, our friend, our collective friend, John Miller, he said we got over, due to his success, we got over gold on marketing qualified leads, meaning leads of people who are ready to buy. Right.
Correct.
And that's all we're tasked upon so we're not hitting the 95% are the ones we want to get at some point. Right. And if we're not getting to them.
How are you going to get them if you're bombarding them with sales offer when they're not in the zone? Here's an example.
And basically, like, I think what you're saying, you're pissing them off, right? Because you're pissing them off. You're just pushing them to sell. You're pushing them to buy.
You're not only not selling to them now, but you're reducing your chances of selling them in the future because they're going to unsubscribe and unfollow you. So you've actually lost the right to communicate with them. Here's an example that every consumer will find relatable. Rajiv, let's say you're researching about your next car. You want to buy a car. You're going all to the car manufacturer websites. You're comparing the features, the pricing, the color finishes. You finally found your perfect car and you bought it, right? Now, 2 months later, are you still going to all these car websites and researching their features and want to know about their latest deals and financing? No, you're not, because you just bought a new car, right? You're going to make yourself happy with it, hopefully for the next few years before you search for a new car. So think about that. What would you do if those other car manufacturers kept bombarding you with their sales ads and newsletters? You're going to unsubscribe, of course.
I'm going to block. Well, nowadays, those knuckleheads text me, so I'm going to block them forever.
Oh my God.